The death of his brother Pai Mei, Priest White Lotus seeks revenge with one idea in mind: to kill his brother's assassins. One night he decides to pay them a surprise visit and murders one of the two. But the survivor of that night will withdraw from the world, and with the help of the widow of the deceased, will perfect his technique to take his revenge. This is Fist, or Clan of the White Lotus, Fist of the White Lotus. Depending on where you find it, the name is kind of different, but it's a Shaw Brothers Kung Fu movie from 1980. And in all honesty, this so far has been the dullest Kung Fu movie I've seen so far. The synopsis there at the beginning, it's kind of just nonsensical. It's of course a revenge movie, but they leave out the fact that the two characters, the Priest White Lotus, the head of the clan, and this Shaolin monk, keep fighting each other, and it's the exact same fight sequence each time. It just never. There's maybe a total of 3 or 4 fight scenes in the movie. It's an hour and a half long, which normally I'd be like, this is the perfect amount of time for a kung fu movie. Is an hour and a half. You get in your story of revenge, which is the ongoing theme I've noticed with all of these kung fu movies. Is that it's always a theme of revenge for somebody. But this one it wasn't entertaining enough. I can't recommend this one. Out of all the kung fu movies, action from the 70s and 80s I've seen so far, most of them have been kind of entertaining, although a little annoying with the sound effects. But this one I can't recommend. It just wasn't entertaining enough for me. There was a lot of times at which I was like, is this over yet? He's come back and fought this guy 3 times now at this point, and nothing's really changed. We got the same, fight sequences going on, and so yeah, I mean, this just out of the Kung Fu series so far, this one I would not recommend watching. If you do want to check it out, go into it knowing that it really doesn't change a whole lot. It's the same fight sequences. So it is what it is. I appreciate all my subscribers, and if you're not following me or not subscribed to the channel, think about subscribing. It doesn't cost anything. And I upload once a week with movie reviews or movie recommendations. And then I have my theatrical series. If I go see a movie in the theater, I kind of either recommend it to go see it in the theater, or I'll tell you to wait. If I think it's something that you're better off waiting for it to come out, either digitally or physically, if you still buy physical discs, which honestly I recommend physical over digital any day of the week, because then you actually own it. And like a lot of these streaming services, it's not going to be removed, taken away, and never be up again if you own it physically. So I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye bye.